Hey guys, thank you for watching Aim for Survival. Today we're going to be talking about a very important piece of kit, and that's your container. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so we're all guilty of it. We like to talk about our knives, and yeah, you can get by with that. However, eventually you're going to need some water. We all agree that your container should have certain properties about it. Looking at mine, it's at the top of my pack as it is one of the things I use most often. And what I have here is a GI style 1 quart stainless steel canteen. I'll bring you a little closer and I'll show you what this is. Okay, so with a closer look, we do have a stainless steel canteen. This is a GI styled kidney shaped canteen. It will sit next to your body rather comfortably. However, again, it is stainless steel. You will be able to boil out of this. Now, where I think this is handy is if you don't have the $45, $50 to buy the best canteen that I'm aware of, and that's the Pathfinder canteen system. This is your next best option. It does have a small mouth opening, and you do have a chain connected to the lid. Now, of course, that's an issue we can get around. What we're going to do is cut the chain, add a small key ring in here so that it's quickly detachable, possibly even a carabiner. However, let's talk more about the canteen itself as is. Again, we do have a small opening. It's perfect. Sometimes with those larger mouths, it's kind of hard to keep all the water in your mouth, you know, get the hole in your lip kind of effect. But all jokes aside, this is stainless steel. When you boil water, you disinfect it. You kill a lot of bacteria and a lot of protozoa that are in that water. And again, you should pre-filter and you should never cross-contaminate. With that said, this comes with a nesting cup. It does have a locking bell. This bell sticks out to the side. I like that. First off, you don't have to have your knuckles up against a hot cup. Sometimes with your other designs you do. This one you don't. Speaking more of the handle, we do have these holes. Now, GIs realize real quick that putting your hands in your fire is not a good idea. So what you do is shave a stick down like a flathead screwdriver. You can insert it in here and you can stabilize it with a second stick if you need to. Now, with that said, let's talk about my cup. It doesn't come with a lid. You can purchase one separate. However, what I usually just do is bring a little aluminum foil. Anyways, if I want to cook something, I can wrap it up. Possibly this thing making noise in the bushes if I were to make a bird cage trap. You look back on the videos and find that. However, there's other small comforts that I can include in this. One of them is very important. First one is coffee. I'm not going to recommend any brand. This works for me. Next, I'm going to have lemonade. No matter what you do to it, guys, sometimes pond water still tastes like pond water. That little extra flavor, and in this case, electrolytes, will help you out. Probably the most important thing to add to this are aqua tabs. Guys, I found a very good link. You can get 100 aqua tabs for under $8. I'm gonna put that at the end of the video along with the link to this canteen. You can support the channel by using that link. And again, it's a very good deal for both. And these are housed in the bottom of my canteen mask. Now, simply put, when it's time to boil that water, you filter it through a bandana. In this case, we are going to use already purified water. I'll show you how I do it in the field. So after I've collected it, I'm going to cover it. Okay, so I've got my canteen covered with aluminum foil. I did use heavy duty aluminum foil and a couple layers of it. Why is this important? You might say crunchy water won't hurt you. Well guys, if you get enough soot in your system, you might as well be pumping your stomach. It will induce vomiting. So if you've ingested something that is making you sick, adding a little coal and soot to this water will help you cleanse yourself, absorb that poison, help you throw it up. But we don't want to do that, do we? We're dealing with dehydration. We are trying to survive by disinfecting water. This canteen works really good. As it does have a wide surface area, you can expose more heat to it. Setting it right next to the coals, we can easily boil. Now at this point, we could immerse it in the coals, or we could put it right up next to the coals. See right here, we've exposed more surface area to the actual heat. And again, if it were to tilt, it would not spill over. That's why I like these handles. Okay, as you can see, our water is boiling and the canteen is hot. Guys, I have no doubt that this water, once cooled off, will be safe to drink, cook with, consume, or possibly irrigate, disinfect a wound with. There's a lot of uses for clean water. Go ahead and set this aside for the moment. And again, I want to talk about cross-contamination. You don't want dirty water in your canteen. If you do, you have to boil it, period. You need the flames on the outside, boiling water on the inside. And there are different thought processes, and the CDC recommends boiling water, and it is relative to your elevation for how long. That's an important thing to think about. Think eggs, they cook different at higher elevations. There's a lot of things and a lot of concepts. Definitely study what the CDC recommends. Study all the available materials, read books, magazines, articles, learn. Don't just stay on YouTube. Go out there, get in the woods, practice, train. Again, we covered our water when we boiled. You never know what kind of contaminants are going to be released by the fire, smoke, the soot. Again, you want to know how to use soot and ash to clean your body out, but you want to avoid that if you don't need it. Getting dehydrated is a very serious situation, guys. You're going to be confused, you're going to be cramping, and in those situations, it's already bad enough. You add that on top, now you're starting to talk about exposure and death. Guys, I want to point again to this GI Style canteen. Look in the links in the descriptions, help support the channel. I'll bring you as much gear and as much information as I can. Appreciate everything you do for me and mine. If you haven't already, smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, and as always, when you aim for survival, don't miss.